It's 11 minutes to 10. It's me, Si, with the breakfast show for you this morning. I've got a guest in the studio. Oh, my days. You would not believe it. The studio has just been ignited with beauty after me. And my beauty's not that much, actually. That's why I'm on the radio, not the television. I have a guest in the studio, a young lady by the name of Annabella. So, Annabella, good morning. Welcome to Kiss FM. How are you today?
Hi, good morning. I'm very fine, thank you.
You are brightening the studio up this morning.
Thank you.
You come in, it's me with my shorts. I didn't realise it's me with shorts on my legs out and stuff, and you come all dressed up, making me look like a right idiot.
Oh, I think I'm blushing now.
Oh, well, you can't see this. We'll go with that. So, Annabella, okay, you are from, you own, yes? It's
Yes.
your company.
Yes.
You have a company called Zen Architecture.
Yes.
Could you explain a little bit to me, please, about what Zen Architecture involves? What is Zen Architecture?
Zen Architecture is architecture office that designs and builds houses, mainly residentials, according to feng shui principles and according to low energy and sustainable architecture.
According to feng shui principles, you said?
Yes, also.
See, that to me sounds a bit weird, but I've seen pictures of houses that do this, and they're very futuristic. They always look very futuristic, very minimalistic, but brilliant. And the houses that you look at and think, I wish my house looked like that. So you build and design these houses?
Yes.
You personally, I'm saying this now because you're what sort of, you're what, 5 foot, 5, how tall, 1 metre, 1.5 metres tall?
159.5.
So you don't actually build them yourself, do you? But you are very hands-on.
No, but yes, I supervise the houses that I design because I grew up in Germany and I studied in Germany, had my business in Germany. And being an architect in Germany means that you actually know what you're designing. That means in the process of designing, you know already how you're going to build the house.
Yep.
And to finish the house, it is important to supervise the builders.
To be hands-on, to be there, to make everything's done
absolutely,
right.
to be always there. Germans, you make the BMW and you make the Mercedes, two of the best cars in the whole wide world ever. You're known for Not only the best cars, there's...
Come on, you do, and your football team was great for years. You do have the best workers by far across Europe, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm English. I know how we work. We don't work very well, English people. Anything for a tea break, anything. So you design a house from the beginning. You sit there, you draw it, you design it.
Yes.
You focus on, you said, feng shui and renewable or reusable energy.
Renewable energies, yeah.
So give me when you say renewable energy, what's that?
Well, everything that produces energy, really, and everything that reduces the running cost of a house. For example, using solar energy to produce hot water, or even cooling a house, using solar energy, solar panels, photovoltaic to produce electricity, using wind energy, all kinds of alternative ways to produce energy or to save energy.
It is still connected to the electric and stuff, isn't it? It's not just solely powered by like windmills and sun.
That depends on the client, really. That depends how far he wants to go. In our days, we can build passive houses. That means a house can be super insulated in a way that it doesn't need any additional energy to cool or to heat.
Okay.
Or we can even build zero energy houses, which is a step further. So you can build a house that produces his own energy, his own electricity to run everything that you need to live in that house.
So you're telling me now that a house cannot be connected to any electric system?
Yeah, absolutely.
And run, complete none?
Yeah.
The hot water, the electric, you can watch Sky TV, everything?
Yeah, well, Sky TV. Yeah, I think even Sky TV.
The whole power to do everything? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I thought you must have a little bit of power there somewhere in reserve. Just mind you, you're not going to get a power cut, are you?
Only if you're a bit paranoid and you want to have your energy all the time. And then you probably want a backup, but that's not really necessary. Not in Portugal. In Portugal, we have 1,860 hours of sun. It's not necessary to be connected to the grid or to really...
So you say we have enough sun in Portugal to power a house?
Yeah, there's no other place in Europe where you have so much sun as in Portugal.
This is why we live here. It's brilliant. I love it. So give me some examples of you've got the solar and the wind. Okay.
Yep.
I find it amazing because I'm into that sort of thing. I don't understand though how to build a house from scratch. If you're having a house built,
yes,
and you think, right, I'll have a house built, I'll connect it up. It must be. Is it about the same price cost-wise to have it built? Not by yourself, but an energy-efficient house as a normal house.
It is a bit more expensive because the upfront investment is a bit bigger, and it depends on the size of a house. If a house is, let's say, if a house is a reasonable size, then the upfront cost is about 5 to 8% more than
a normal house,
a traditional built house.
But you are saving straight away from the minute you move in the house. You're making a saving.
Yes,
completely
exactly.
on everything, on the electric, the gas, the water, everything.
Yeah. To give you an example, on my house, probably.
Do you live in one of your own houses?
Yes, I bought a house in 2009 that was built in 1937. My house was built in 1937. It's an old Algarvian house with thick natural stone walls, and I super insulated that house. That means the ground is insulated. You have to use the specific membranes and insulations and seal the house on every level. That
you
means
sort of build a house inside the house. So you've got your original brickwork, and then you sort of build.
No, I took the floor out and insulated the ground, for example, and then you have to provide an external insulation. You have to insulate the walls. I exchange all the windows. I have triple glazing. And I insulated the roof. I exchanged the roof. I have insulation in the roof, and I have a green roof, which is a planted roof.
Meaning what? A green roof?
Well, I have lawn on my.
So you got grass on your roof?
It's in Portugal. It's not grass, because in Portugal grass doesn't grow on a roof.
It's a bit rubbish, yeah.
You have low water consuming plants on the roof.
And how does that benefit you?
They insulate the house highly, and they keep the house in the summer cool, and in the winter they absorb the water, and the house will never get wet because the humidity. The house is not humid.
Well, when you say that, if you were to say to me, "Let me put a lawn on your roof," this is how I would think, as an idiot sort of thing. The grass will get wet, the soil's going to get wet, therefore your roof's going to rot because it's got wet soil on it.
No, because the roof is completely sealed. That's exactly the point. You have to seal the whole box. Think of it like a thermal bottle, for example. Yeah, you have the thermal bottle, and you have all over the bottle. You have an insulation.
Insulation, yeah.
And that's how it works with a house. It is not only the insulation; it needs to be sealed also against humidity, obviously. So you have high technology materials that can be used for this purpose, and they are not even that expensive. They just need to be known and need to be imported mostly from Germany, and that's what I do.
So a lot of the stuff comes from Germany. A lot of the stuff isn't from here in Portugal.
I try to use as much material from Portugal as possible, because this is also another idea of building sustainable. You need to use low footprint materials. So that means you don't want to produce a lot of costs and a high footprint for the transport. But some materials are just not available here, so we import them.
How many of these houses, roughly, would you say that you build a year, roughly, that you're involved with a year?
Well, here in Portugal, per year is probably between 3 and 5.
Which is, it's quite a lot of houses for one person to be involved with.
Oh, when I was in Germany, I was building between 16 and 21.
You see, but Germany's different than Portugal. Germany's so far ahead in that sort of line.
Yeah, that's per year.
That's a lot of things, and that's you on your own. It's your company, and you say there's 2.5 people work there, as in one's not full-time.
Yes, I have a colleague of mine, an architect also. He works full-time for me, and then I have a German engineer, an energy engineer, and he does all the calculations for the houses that we design.
So you draw, a client comes to you, you draw the house up, along with all the details that the client wants. You let him know what's best for him, he decides what's what for you. You then get all the people involved that you need. These people come in, and you, from start to finish, we say on site, obviously not 24 hours a day, but while the working day's there, you're there to make sure the builders get done, to make sure the shower goes in on the right time, the roof's in on the right time, from start to finish, and then you hand the keys over. Yes,
basically what I focus on is on the materials. I go on site and check that all the materials that I use are used properly, and that they are using the right materials, because that's the biggest mistake in Portugal.
Is using the wrong materials. You find that
using the wrong materials, yeah.
You do see that a lot around. You can see that in some of the builds around. You can see that the wrong materials are being used.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just about building from scratch, as in from the floor level, because you can, like you say with your house, if somebody's got a house that they want to make energy efficient, you can make their house that they've got now energy efficient.
Yeah, it's about turning a house that is consuming a lot of energy, turning it into a low cost and low consuming house.
Because somebody might, I mean, in the UK, people with quite a lot of money, but they might buy 2 or 3 houses, knock them together, make a bigger house for themselves.
Yeah.
You can do all that for them. It doesn't have to be built from ground level, brand new.
No.
So you can do it. Okay. Do you have a website for anybody that might be interested in anything that we're talking about today?
Yeah, it's called Zen.
Z-E-N, Zen?
Yeah, architecture, like you would write it in English.
Zen Architecture.
And then .eu.
So that's simple. So it's www.zenarchitecture.eu. Yes? Zen Architecture.
Yeah.
A contact number. Your contact numbers are on the website.
Yes.
If anybody wants to know anything, you've got as well. Have you got a contact number there?
It's 913
Yep.
248
Yep.
420.
And is that your number?
That's my number.
So if anyone wants to contact Annabella about anything we've spoken about today, about the low energy houses,
Yes.
the energy saving houses, using renewable and reusable,
Yes.
and also the
Remodeling.
The remodelling side of things. Right, well, they can give you a call, and we'll put all your details on our Facebook page now, so people can go on our Facebook page and contact you that way as well. And hopefully, I hope you have a great day for kick-off.
Thank you very much.
And I hope all your houses last forever and save the country and the world.
I'm sure.
It's better for the environment as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
There you go. So, Annabelle, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. Thank you. All right, it's exactly 10 o'clock here on Kiss FM. It's me, Si, with The Breakfast Show for you. Thanks to Annabella from Zen Architecture for coming in today. All her details will be on our website.